Hey, Lauren. How'd your day go today? I tried StreamYard earlier, and we couldn't. Deanna and Ahia come up, and we couldn't get her. I couldn't hear her. I'm slowly learning how to use StreamYard. Yeah, we had a heck of a time with it. I appreciate that. It's something to do on Deanna's end because a guy named John Paul come on, and he got up there, and you could hear him. Yeah, I was going to get a different puppy too, and they already sold it. That one was coming with papers. I'm going to try again. Yeah, its name was Milo. It was 7 weeks old. Well, 8 weeks old. It was huge. It had a huge head on it, huge body. I think it was an English lab, and I wanted it so bad. So I'm gonna have to stick with the one originally going to get. Then that lady got COVID, couldn't go see him Saturday. Have to wait till this Sunday to go see him if the roads aren't bad. Thank you. I do too. You see a whole different person when I have a dog. Much happier. I'm doing all right. Just waiting for those days to pass to get that dog. Unconditional love. Yep. But I don't know how long. My problem is, I don't know how long you could let a puppy outside in the cold. I mean, because when I got Toby, he was 4 months old. Dumay, she was 2 months old, but she was it was in the summertime when I got her. Oh, and I say, what didn't pause on my end? It paused on StreamYard too. Hey, funny animals, how you doing? Deanna from Ohio will be in. She should be in, and so should John Paul. And he's from New Jersey Island. Trying to figure out what's going on with YouTube. I've been posting videos, but have been getting 0 views. You have to share it out. Share your videos out. Like go to Facebook feed. If you have a lot of friends, I have 846 friends on Facebook, and I share my videos out to them. What do you mean tags? You mean links? Be sure to hashtag. Yeah, I don't do that either. Lauren always comes up. You always come up on shorts. On my feed, your shorts always come up. I just watched one about horses tonight. I don't even like horses, but this one horse was so shiny. Beautiful horse. They said it's something to do with I don't forgot what they said it was to do with, but the horse literally shined. Its hair shined. Beautiful. So when you go to your studio, press on edit, then under the tags, do this. Hash the number symbol. Are you telling her to put that in front of the video title? For example, if your video is about horses, you would tag it like this. Oh, okay, I got you. But what I don't understand is the video I posted before, the other ones got over 13,000 views. YouTube probably pushed yours. Because YouTube will push your channel sometimes. And then you get people that share the video for you. So they're sharing to the people they know. Yeah, I got lucky they didn't demonetize me because I stopped doing videos for a while there when I got that depression after I put Toby down. I didn't know you could get unmonetized until I watched Stock Explorer. She was talking about somebody got unmonetized. If you tag the subject, then your video will come up. Okay, I always put, because Toby got the most views. My lab mix, he got the most views. I always put Black Labrador's daily journey. And he always got the most views. And I thought that was where people were looking up Black Labradors. I was even thinking about doing a 24-hour straight live stream. We'll do it. Yeah, they do. Do a 24-hour straight one. There was one guy, he was a DJ, and he did it nonstop for weeks. I mean, for weeks. I think he was in the Philippines. Because a lot of my friends are in the Philippines. Like when I get that puppy, it's going to be my videos are going to be about him. Me too, Lauren. I got in with Joville and them. They like to help each other out. Although they used to try to get me to come up on the panel and everything. They'd sing to me. Big Ben would always sing Lady to me. Jovelle would sing to me. Even Soisy Delicious would sing to me. They do a lot of karaoke. My daughter works with them, with the company. Oh, yeah? They seem to be nice, like they're nice people. The ones I've met over YouTube. Then you got the ones want a hand out too. Oh wow, you have a daughter that old? I didn't think you were that old, Lauren. My daughter's 35. I have a son that's 33, 32. Sorry. Well, how old's your youngest? The one that was in the uh I don't know what you call it. Where she dressed up. I don't know if it's part of the band or it's the school has something else. Not that one. The girl, the one that had the real pretty costume. Oh, she's 16. And she's in the band or whatever or something like that. Oh, okay. Drill team. See, when I went to school, we didn't have a drill team. I went to a small country school. Like a total of 200 people graduated. A very small country school. Out in the middle of nowhere, out in between cornfields. They had like flag, banner carriers, and flag, and that was it. Yes, there's a drill team that's been around since the 60s. Wow, that's a long time. Must be a big school too. Very well known Texas drill team. I don't get around. That's first I heard. I don't know like the college teams or anything like that either. Very big school. Oh Oh, yeah. I got a niece. She's a cheerleader. And I think they go to special things to cheer too. Not exactly sure. A great niece, I should say. I call her Lee. Her name's McKaylee. She's really super tall, caramel complexion, beautiful girl. I didn't even know she was a cheerleader till I went to one Thanksgiving dinner. And she goes to that country school I went to. Very quiet, doesn't like all that. Yeah, my great niece is she just turned 18 in October for last year of school. Oh, I miss the country. I live in a city. You would call it a town, but it's a city to me. It takes me a half an hour to walk to the groceries, to Kroger's, or to pay my cable bill. But I grew up in the country. I come here because I couldn't find a landlord in a small town where I stayed at before. Excuse me. That would let me have my dogs. Oh, me too. Now I have papers for a emotional support animal, and my landlord says she don't care if I got another dog. I've been here for almost 10 years in this one room efficiency apartment. My kids keep telling me I got to move. It's known as Nada. I grew up in a town with 250 people. Okay. I'd have a heart attack because I don't even know if I can swim anymore. I used to tell my kids, good luck. I said, I can swim enough to save myself. I don't think I can swim. I don't think I can save you. So they learned how to swim down at their grandparents always went to Lake Logan every summer camping, and that's where they learned how to swim in the pools down there. Oh, you get hurricanes. Oh, yeah, where they used to go, Lake Logan used to be able to live there year round. They changed it though. Somebody bought it out last year because I was going to buy a camper and put it down there and just live there. I bet it was scared the bejesus out of me. So I'm telling you, hurricane. I live in the safest weather-wise state there is. Ohio is one of the safest weather-wise. Yeah, we'll get tornadoes here and there. We had a blizzard in what, 1978 or something like that. But we don't get major floods. We get some floods, but nothing major. The town I grew up in one year, a tornado went straight down the street, right down the middle of town. We have one street, and the tornado just stayed on that street and went straight down it. All it did was tear up some trees. Didn't rip them up out of the ground, just tore a bunch of leaves up and stuff. Hello, Hey. Hey. I'm going to have to call you back. Let me call you back in like 5 minutes, all right? All right. Make sure you answer. All right? Yeah, I used to watch this guy. He lived out of a van. I think his name was Bob or Bill. And he traveled everywhere. But he'd go to Mexico to get his medications for the year. We always have to prepare here for hurricanes, and once we had a blackout from a winter storm, 2 weeks no lights. Oh, Lord have mercy. I can remember that blizzard we had. I was like 10 years old. It was awful. There was so much snow, no electricity. People were heating with kerosene heaters. And everybody was knocking everybody's door to make sure everybody was all right. It was crazy. Coffee and Mountain Dew. I'm having both. Caffeine does nothing to me, though. I drink too much caffeine, I'm immune to it. I'm staying home like usual. Well, a couple years ago, or maybe 2 years in a row, I went to one of my brother's houses. One of my brother's house. But my car's broke down this year, so I'm just going to stay home. You having a big Thanksgiving dinner? You staying home too? One year I cooked a turkey for me and my dogs, mainly for the dogs. There's just no, it seems like there's no family anymore. Like we used to have family reunions and stuff like that. We don't do that anymore. Since the grandparents died. We used to have Sunday suppers. We don't do that no more. You're not going to cook a lot at all? It's crazy. It's like traditions have just stopped. A lot of them. Of course, people are busier nowadays. I don't have family here going to watch movies. I've got a brother that lives here. Then I have a brother that lives, two brothers that live about 45 minutes from me. No sisters. My mother's still alive. She's 80 years old. We don't get along, so bad childhood. The woman just don't like me for some reason. I don't know what I did to her, but she just don't like me, never has. Oh yeah. I'm scared to move out of state. I went to Florida one time. That was back in 2019. Went to see my friend. Went for a week. It was miserable because my daughter was here dog setting and she was calling me every day, griping. She wouldn't leave me alone. Except for then I had one good day. She didn't call me. She's like, do you know how hard it is to dog sit two dogs and take care of my kid? I'm like, Felicia, there's nothing to it. You put the damn collar on the dog, attach the tie out, open the door, and let the dog out. That's how much watching you got to do. Then let him back in, and then do it with the other one. How hard is it to watch the dogs? I'm just so used to Ohio, and then I'm scared of all the weather. You should dog sit for your neighbors. Yeah, my dogs, I had a tie out. It come right into the house. And all you had to do is put the collar on. I left the collar on it, and it fit both the dogs. Just leave the collar on it, put the collar on the dogs, open the door, and out the door they went to use the restroom. I didn't make her walk the dogs. I made sure she fed them, watered them, and let them out to the potty. Oh, I had two big dogs. My lab mix and my pit bull mix. She was 70 something pounds and he was 80 something pounds. But she was all muscle. Wouldn't harm a fly neither. She got attacked in the yard and all she did was cry. I mean, literally, she come up to me and I had to put my arm around her. Tears were streaming down her face, out of both eyes. I felt so sorry for her. I could have killed the neighbor. I found out later on that their dog attacked another dog in Columbus. If I'd have known that, I'd have reported it. But I thought that was the first incident. That dog made two of my dogs. That dog was huge. He was a puppy. He was only 2 years old. And Jumay was 11 years old. So she was a senior. She wasn't backing down though. Then Toby, he got in a fight with another dog, come charging me in the yard. And then Toby became dog aggressive. But Jumay never became dog aggressive. She didn't like big dogs anymore. You have coyotes? Oh, Lord. I'd be scared for my dogs if I had dogs. See, that's what I'm talking about. We don't have wild animals and venomous snakes, uh, scorpions. We have black bears, but you rarely see them. Oh, I don't blame you. Like where I went mushroom hunting, they said they seen a black bear down there where I went mushroom hunting. My son said we have some coyotes, but I've never heard them. Of course, he lived out in the country for a long time. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Did you upload it to YouTube? That would have made a good video. I wouldn't have got out of the car neither. No way. Wow. I bet. Scraggly looking too. Just think about the germs they carry. I freak out. Now, I'm from the country, but I freak out when I see possums in my yard because I had dogs. And then one of my dogs get bit. Raccoons. Probably because they always are hungry. All right, Lauren, I've got to call this person back, so I'm going to put this on mute. You have a good night. Watch this show and people eat possums. I tell you what, when my dad was growing up, they grew up in the hills. I would not doubt if they ate groundhog and possum and everything else. I would not doubt it one little bit. Because when you're poor, you're going to eat anything. Anything. All right. I'll talk to you again. Thanks for stopping by, Lauren. I appreciate it. I'll mute this now.